Okay, so thank you for joining me tonight. And as others hop on, um, they'll just pick up from where I'm leaving off. So, welcome back, Joy.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so tonight I really wanted to get everyone together and have a call just to go over the challenge that we'll be doing next week. There are some other ladies who just have hit sort of like either a roadblock or they've lost their motivation. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that as well. So the challenge that I'm going to be starting next week, and you can see my screen, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Um, so I'm just going to walk you through it, and as everyone hops on and whoever's watching the recording, when they hop on, I want them to be able to um, see how to log on to Beachbody On Demand. So you log on, you're going to have this as your main screen, and then you're just going to click on Beachbody On Demand on the top right. And it'll take you to the screen where you're going to have to log in again. So you just click on login. My credentials are already saved, so you may have to type yours in if you are logging in for the first time. And you just click login. And voila, you have everything here at your disposal. So I'm challenging myself and you ladies to do 80-day obsession. So I'm going to go through 80-day obsession, and then based on that, you can determine if it's a workout that you can fit into your schedule. I know a lot of you guys are very busy. If it isn't, then I'm going to show you the alternative workout to do for the challenge. Um, and then we'll go over the meal plan. So 80-day obsession. I did this program, what is it, 2 years ago now? 2 years? Or was it the beginning? No, it's been a year. It's been a little over a year. I really enjoy 80-day obsession. The only thing I did not enjoy was that it's a bit longer than some of the other workouts. So the workouts here range anywhere between, I want to say 40 minutes to an hour. Like most of them are an hour. There's a couple, there's one or two that's 40 minutes. So you really have to plan out you have to schedule your workout in. Sorry, why did my camera go away? Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So you really have to schedule your workout in the same way that you're going to schedule in your dentist appointment, doctor's appointment, even a meeting with your boss. This is your health and fitness. This is your life. This is you getting to your goals. So you have to also make it a priority. Make your self-care a priority. So with this challenge, for me, I do the workouts in the morning because it's easier for me to control how my morning goes as opposed to my evenings. I work pretty far. Traffic is very unpredictable. So sometimes I can get home within an hour and 15 minutes. Sometimes it takes me 2 hours. So I know myself when I'm in traffic for that long and I come home, doing any type of workout is just not even on the table. So for me, I would wake up a little bit earlier. I would have everything already planned out as to like what I'm going to wear for my workout. I also suggest that some ladies sleep in their workout gear. If you are someone who fumbles in the morning, that way you can just get up, hit play, get your workout in, and be done. Also, setting this up the night before is very helpful. So if you just have the computer screen or your tablet just set up to this screen so that when you wake up, all you really have to do is like log into your computer and it's already here and you can just press play. So as I said, these workouts about 40 to 60 minutes. Um, Day 7, which is more like a stretch, roll, and release, is the shortest day. It's usually on a Sunday, is 19 minutes. Cardio flow, 31 minutes. So just plan out your days accordingly. All the workouts are here, so you get to see how long each workout is per day. And it's just really about being strategic. Now, I must say, when I did this program last year, when it first came out, it was a little bit funky the first week because, like I said, I wasn't used to working out for that long at home. However, being strategic and planning not only my nutrition but my workouts and scheduling them in allowed me to be more strategic and structured in life. So, you know, if you're that person who kind of like wakes up, you wander around, like I think Joy, you and I were talking about this, how like I would just waste so much time in the morning, and you don't know where your time goes. Like this program will, this program takes that away, because it really just keeps you structured, so you know exactly what you need to do. You wake up, you get your workout in, you shower, you got your breakfast, so your day is like moving, your day is flowing. There's no room for like idleness and then, you know, you get bored, nothing like that. And what I did find with this workout is that not only did it trickle into like my work life, because I was getting to work on time, I was getting work done, because I had a different value on time, because I understood how like an hour, what I can get done in an hour versus what I can get done in 30 minutes. So this program really transformed everything for me, how I flow in my business with Beachbody, in my separate business, with everything, because you really, I think a lot of us take time for granted. And this really shows you that your time is super valuable. Because you need to get stuff done. And as you start seeing results in your body and how you feel, you don't want to pull away from that. Like you no longer want anyone like wasting your time, or, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, you just have a different sense and a different type of urgency with life. So for me, this was a big challenge when I first started this workout, because the nutrition section, it's time nutrition. Now, I'm not going to be hardcore with you guys on the time nutrition. I'm going to show you what that looks like. But for me, the most important thing is that you're following the meal plan and you're eating. When I did this program, I actually did it with Autumn in her test group. And she explained the whole reason behind the time nutrition, which it makes sense. But then adding that extra layer onto the workouts, it left like no room for error for me in the morning. So if I overslept, that means everything else was pushed back. And that's what I mean by get a better sense of time and how valuable it is, because I oversleep by 10 minutes, like everything, my whole day was like shifted so drastically. So I'm not going to stress you guys on the time nutrition. If you want to follow that, by all means, go for it. However, the most important thing is that you follow the pattern of the meal plan. So I'm going to take a look at that now and show you what I mean. So program materials has all of the nutrition guides. And what I love about Autumn has done it. I think Shanti has it also. There's also a vegan meal plan. So if you are a vegan, this works out. If you're transitioning, you have options. Or if you just want like a meatless week or day or whatever the case may be, you have the option here to find that. Alrighty, so the starter guide, let's take a look at that. Of course, if all of you guys, or if any of you guys have done 21 Day Fix already, it's the same container system. Make sure before you start any program, you want to do your before pictures and your measurements. Before pictures, front, back, and side. You want to have on a sports bra, leggings, shorts, something that really just shows off your body, so that as you continue on with the program, you can see your progress when you take your progress pictures. Measurements, you can print this out and just jot in your measurements. where you are day 1, the end of phase 1, end of phase 2, and then at 80 day at the end of the program, how your measurements have changed. And then the calculation. So this is important to know exactly where you fall underneath the food bracket. And it's a simple calculation. Like I said, if you've already done 21-day fix, you're no stranger to this. And this is just based on like what you're looking to lose. So for you, Joy, you're not looking to lose like a ton of weight, but you will still want to do the calculations for weight loss. Of course, after phase 1, once you weigh yourself, say after phase 1, you've dropped 10 pounds. You can continue on using the same calculation. Say after 2, you're pretty close to like your goal weight, or your weight loss goal. Then you can recalculate it to kind of maintain your weight instead of losing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So with this program, it really impacts everyone's body differently. The one thing that Autumn did teach us when we did this with her was that once you started a phase and you have that calculation, that's where you stay. Unless it's a specific case where you're in phase 2 and you're losing like more weight than you want to, then you can recalculate to put it up a little bit more. So you're eating more and you're maintaining where you're at. But once you started a phase, she didn't want us to like go back and like readjust and do all of that, because the workouts are intense enough where we have to give our bodies time to really get a feel for what we're doing. So even though after week 1, you may see like, oh wow, like my stomach is shrinking, I'm defining hair, week 2 is going to take you to a whole different level. So it's really just best to stick to that phase, stick to that caloric intake for the phase until you move on to phase 2. Then you can recalculate based on where you're at. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. All right, so once you've got that down packed, of course, it tells you what plan you fall under. And then let's go on to the actual eating plan. So we're just gonna pick, say you fall under plan B, which is $1,500 to $1,799. Oh, did I like completely just get out of it? Okay, here we go. So you would then go to program materials and you will go nutrition. And I believe that was plan C. So you would just click on plan C, eating plan C. If you're a vegan, of course, you scroll all the way down and then there's the vegan version for A through F. And all of this you can print out. Oh, this is the wrong one, but let me go back. So it's actually plan B. Hey, Tabitha. Hey, Tabitha, can you hear me? Okay. Alrighty, so plan B, and of course you can print all of this stuff out, that way you have, and I actually recommend that you do print it out so you have a hard copy with you, and you can just go through it, highlight, write questions down if you have questions to ask, post questions in the group, that's always recommended. Of course, it shows you your container count, and then it goes into the time nutrition. So like I said before, the time nutrition, I'm not going to like hold you guys to that because it adds another layer to it. If you want to follow it, by all means follow it, because it will definitely keep you on track for your meal planning. You have to meal plan when you're doing this. Like it's just like you have to, because the workouts are longer. You really don't want to leave it up to chance, like, oh, I'm just going to cook tomorrow, unless it's something like small that you're making. But I really would not recommend that I can see, but I can't hear. Oh no. So Tabitha cannot hear us. Let's all right, I'll text you. I'll text her and see if I can give her some instructions. Okay. So with the time nutrition, no room for error, really. If you don't meal plan, then you are setting yourself up. I have done that once when I did this program. Like, I was just like, oh, I'll just, make something quick in the morning. And these workouts definitely do take a lot out of you. So you're hungry. So you want to make sure you have your food ready, because it's a very long day if you miss a meal. It's a very long day if you don't eat enough. You'll feel it. So as you can see how it's laid out, if you're going to be working out in the morning, it's recommended with this program that you eat before you work out. However, I know some of us have to wake up like really early to get these workouts in. So if you are not used to eating and then working out right after, if that makes you sick, you can just go into your workout. But you have to make sure that you're eating right after you're done, because you have to fuel your body. Okay. So your pre-workout is a vegetable, it's a protein, and it's a carb with any type of nut, butter, or oil. After you work out, they recommend that you do either Beachbody Performance Recover if you have it. If you don't, then you can just do some sort of protein and a fruit. So pretty much after each workout, you want to do a protein and a fruit. Okay. And then this right here, the Energize. So Energize is recommended, especially for those of us who are waking up super early or those of us who are coming home to work after a long day. Energize gives you a nice like pick-me-up. So I used to take it when I eat my breakfast, just so it can kick in. And it does help. Like, you do feel it, because for me, when I wake up, although I have everything set and ready to go, I'm still like asleep for the first 10 minutes of a workout, then I'll kind of wake up. Energize helps you to just like perk up. So if you're interested in Energize, if you're interested in Recover, that's also something that you can get to help you along the way. Recover really does help a lot with the sore muscles. I ordered mine because they have the vegan version that's out now, so I jumped on that. Hopefully it's here by tomorrow. So you're going to be sore. When you do these workouts, you're going to be sore. Your legs are going to feel like you can't walk. Recover helps. So if you do not have Recover, I highly suggest that you do your research and you get some sort of muscle recovery protein to help you with the muscle tearing that's going to be happening, just the soreness overall. You're going to need it. Tabitha, can you hear us yet? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yay. Okay. Cool. I just wanted to make sure you can hear.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So then pretty much the same thing. You're eating every 2 to 3 hours. Your first meal, which is your post-workout meal here, your vegetable, your protein, your carb. Your meal after that is like your snack. So it's a fruit, a protein, and some sort of nut butter or oil. And the oil comes into play if you were to add, I don't know, probably like something to your shake. Like here, I just usually add like a peanut butter or some sort of nut butter to like my shake, or I'll have like apple slices, which is a fruit with peanut butter. So it will give you examples on like how to pair up these foods. And then the rest of your meals, they just tell you here what to have. So a vegetable, a fruit, a healthy fat. Then you're going to have 3 hours after that, a vegetable, a protein, a carb, and any type of seed or dressing along with an oil or a nut butter. So let me go down. And pretty much here's like a breakdown of what it will look like. So your pre-workout, she's suggesting a vegetable, a protein, a carb, baby spinach cooked with scrambled eggs and oatmeal and olive oil. So the olive oil, you're cooking the scrambled eggs in the olive oil, and that's what she means by that teaspoon. It could be an oil or a nut butter. The supplements, if you decide to take it, and then your post-workout meal. Here, her example is steamed squash, grilled chicken breast, pasta as your carb, and that cooked in olive oil. So this is just an example. I mean, you can very well definitely eat this for breakfast. And like I said, these workouts will take a lot out of you. So although it sounds crazy heavy, your body will thank you. For me, I think I did, what did I do? I think I did oatmeal. My protein was probably like chickpeas or something like that. Or maybe I did like my shake here. And then my vegetable was probably either like cooked spinach or kale, or I just cut up like sweet peppers as my vegetable. Blueberries and Shakeology, you can blend that together. Celery sticks, grapes, hummus. This can be sweet peppers and hummus with a fruit. And then green beans, so your protein, your vegetable, your carb, your seeds or dressings, and then your olive oil. So you can play around with this. And in the meal plan, I'm going to go to that next. It shows you all the options that you have. So really print this out and go over it and look over it. And if you have questions, please ask so that I can help you. It also shows you how to eat on your rest day. So the day you're not working out, this is what your nutrition should look like. Any questions so far from anyone? Nope. Okay, cool. Now, if you feel as though 80-Day Obsession is just not the workout for you based on the duration of the workouts, and like I said, you really have to plan and prep, and it does keep you on track with everything, because in order for you to really execute the workouts and get the eating plan down packed, over the weekend, meal prepping is important. And meal prepping for like the week, because you don't want to leave it up to chance where you're prepping in the middle of the week. Something may happen, you may get busy, and if you miss that, you are going to feel it if you don't eat the way you're supposed to be eating. So for me, I just cooked everything on Sunday. I just had a nice variety of stuff. And by portioning everything out, like none of the food was wasted. None of my fruits were spoiled. Like I ate everything, and it saved me a lot of money. So the alternative to that would be 21 Day Fix Real Time. I don't know how many of you guys have access to it. I think they were given access to it for this month. Let's see. Well, I don't have access to it, but you guys may. If you don't, then the regular 21 Day Fix workouts work great as well. So for you, Joy, it would be 21 Day Fix if you didn't want to do 80-Day Obsession. Same thing with you, Tabitha. And 21 Day Fix, it's definitely a nice program to kind of transition into if you haven't worked out in a while, or is even something if you want to just get back to the basics to get into. Any questions?
Okay.
80-Day Obsession.
No.
Something different.
Yeah, 80-Day Obsession is very different. 80-Day Obsession really pushes you out of your comfort zone, and it makes you make time for yourself. Like, you have no choice. So I'm giving these alternatives because when I did 80 Day Obsession, I saw how it really pulls you to make time for yourself. Like, there is no room for you to kind of like multitask while you're in the space of your workout time. So if you're setting aside an hour for you, like, that's it. That's you. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
if you cannot commit to an hour because the workouts range from 40 minutes to an hour, then the 30-minute programs may work better depending on what you have going on in life,
Okay.
right? Cool. So does anyone have any concerns, comments? How are we feeling? What's going through your mind?
I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, do I want to really give the 80-day obsession a shot, or if I should start with 21 day fix, and then maybe after like the 21 day, kind of start at the beginning of the 80-day obsession. I don't know.
Right. So to help you figure that out, and this is why I want to do a Zoom today so that we all have enough time to kind of process.
Mhm.
If you go down, scroll down, it says a little obsessed. So this is
Mhm.
a pre-workout to the actual 80-day obsession. So we did these first before we even did 80-day obsession because they're all 30 minutes, but it gives you a general idea of what the workouts are going to look like.
Okay.
So what you can do is tomorrow, just start doing the workout. See if it's something that you enjoy, the type of workouts that she's doing. If it's a yes, then add another 30 minutes to that because that's pretty much what's going to be 80-day obsession.
Okay. Okay.
So I
A
would just
little obsessed.
get into a little obsessed. I would look at these, do the workout, see how you feel, see how you like it. Because this was really a good transition into 80-day obsession. The only thing that was different was just the time. It was longer. So if your lifestyle does not support a consistent 1 hour workout, then you feel as though like committing to that, meaning you got to wake up early, or at the end of the day you're committing to once children are in bed, this is done, that's done, like now it's your time to work out. If you feel as though that is not the move you want to make and the challenge you want right now, it's okay.
Mhm.
There's other programs that you can do that will fit into your schedule. But I know for me, the reason why I'm doing this, and this is going to be a huge stretch for me because, like I said, when I first did this program, I really had to commit to waking up early every morning because if it didn't get done in the morning, it wasn't going to get done. Because working out in the evening for me, like today I got home at 7:45. So what that looks like is I would get home, I would have to eat. Then by 8 o'clock, I'd be working out. I'll be done this workout at 9, and then it's just shower and bed. So
Yeah.
for me in the evening, it just wouldn't even make sense. So if you don't have the flexibility, if I can't do it in the morning, I'm gonna do it in the evening, then the commitment level, like you literally have to commit to yourself with this. And I like it because it forces you to commit that self-care to yourself and get through to your goals. Um, and like I said, it trickles throughout everything in your life. Like you start to look at things differently because you have this new sense of value for your time. So take a look, do the workouts, and just let me know. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be our prep days just to get ready for Monday. Hopefully you get your stuff, Joy, in time so you can start with your detox. So I'm starting with a detox Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm cleansing. So I'm actually going to start these workouts on Thursday. So hopefully you get your Shakeology in time to do that. And for anyone who's listening to the recording, that's the plan. So we're going to start with a detox Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then get into the workouts. Alrighty.
Okay. All right.
Do you have any questions, Tabitha? I know you're in a car full of kids on mommy duty. I can't hear you. Oh.
I said all the time. So you say you're gonna start your cleanse on Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way it gives enough time for us to kind of like wrap our minds around what workout we want to do, get all our items for the cleanse. It just gives like space to like get everything together. And then we're gonna start fresh.
Okay.
Monday, get the cleanse done and then get into the workout.
Okay. And this is recorded, so I can go back and watch the beginning.
Yes.
Okay. All righty, good.
Perfect. All right, ladies. So thank you so much for your time. I'm gonna let y'all go because it is late, and I will post a recording in the group so that you can view everything. And then if you do have any questions, feel free to ask in the group because you never know who else may have the same question. And yeah, so let's get on a new challenge. Let's get our lives structured in order. Let's make some time for ourselves and hit those goals.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, ladies.
Okay, you too. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.